Wow, that sounded really sweet. Hi there, fellow guitar players. Welcome to Master Guitar Fret. My name is Jörg Salterman. This is part 2 of my BB Box series. In this lesson, I will incorporate 3 minor pentatonic licks into the BB Box licks from part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go check it out so you can learn all the licks there and then come back here and you can learn and add the minor pentatonic licks. It will make that lead solo sound a little bit more interesting. I explained the BB Box in part 1. I will dive right into the lesson so not to repeat myself. If you get something out of my lesson, then please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notification when future lessons go up. Thank you very much. As always, this lesson is supported by a guitar tab and a backing track, and links to both you can find in my description for totally free. How good is that? You can show your appreciation by giving me a thumbs up and subscribe. In this lesson, I will only explain the new minor pentatonic licks that I added. All the BB Box licks are already covered in part 1, so like I said, go check it out there. Remember, you can learn and play that solo as is, or you can make your own arrangements using various licks that I'm covering. Make it your own, do some improvising. At the end of this video, I will show you quickly what I'm working on next. It's the BB Box that you can use for minor progression. Think of the trill is gone, and I'll show you what you can do there and where that box is. That's a future lesson, yet to be created. Okay, let's listen to the demo, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick. Okay, so let's break down the lick. So I'm going to play lick 1 and 2 of the BB Box, but just going to show you how to play it. You want to learn it, you want all the tabs and explanation, it's in part 1. So that's 1 and 2, and then it goes into that new minor pentatonic lick. Okay, so what's happening here? We do a rake on B5, E5. Then we go to B8, B5, G7, G5, D7, back to G5. And on G5 we do a vibrato. And hold that note as long as you can. And then the next lick, part 2 of that first minor pentatonic lick that we're adding. We do a bend on G7. And then we immediately pick B5, E5, and then back to B5. And then a full bend on the B8. And a bit of a vibrato there. Okay, and again, hold that as long as you can. Okay, so I play the whole thing again. Then we go to lick 3 and 4 of part 1 video. Goes like. Okay, again you can learn that in part 1 of the video. And then the second lick, minor pentatonic lick that we're adding here is, we'll make this D shape on the 8th fret E, 9th fret G, and 10th fret B. That's an A minor. And then we'll do Okay? We go from B10 to G9, back to B10. Then we go to E8, back to B10, then back to E8 with a bend. A quarter bend. Then we go 2 bends on E10. Then we'll release, go back to E8 and then B10, and with little vibrato. And then comes that quick run. That goes from E8, B10, B8, and G9. That's the second minor pentatonic lick that we're adding. Lick 5 of the part 1 solo goes like. What's new here now, after we play that, B and E, fret 17, we'll do this slide. Okay, so that's new. And then we play this. Slide to G11. And then B10. And then we'll kind of repeat that. And then we'll do a bend on B12. And then 4 short bends. And then a release and a pull off from B12 to B10. And then do G11 back to B10. Okay, and then we finish the lick by doing double stops here with the middle finger and ring finger on G and E7. We slide in there. We slide 1 fret. And then we pick. And then we could start it again. As promised, in one of my next lessons, I'm going to cover the BB box that you can use when the progression is a minor progression, such as the trill is gone. Right? The BB box that I just showed you is only good for major progressions, except of course these minor pentatonic licks. We can incorporate them in major or minor. Okay, let me just give you a little demo what the next lesson is all about. Alright, so now you know how to incorporate some minor pentatonic licks into the BB box licks, and yeah, that makes for some pretty cool sounding solos. Have fun with it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.